Hello students, welcome to another class of computer lesson. So, we start our 11th chapter, Cyber Threats and Protection. So, in this chapter we are going to learn about some of important threats which cause in the computer that destroys the files or important content in that computer, and also how to protect our computer from these types of threats. So these are the things we have to discuss about this chapter. So last class we have already discussed about what are the things. Yes, cyber threat. Then what's the definition of cyber threat? It's the act which can result some undesirable or unconditional incident occur in the computer to destroy the operations of the computer. And also an example, the computer being unusable, then computer files being deleted, and also information being stolen. So such type of activities are performed when a threat attacked to the computer. So here let's start with our first topic, that is malwares. M-A-L-W-A-R-E, malware. So malware is the word came from malicious software. So what is malware? Malicious software. So can you give some examples? Yes, virus, worms, Trojan horse, then spywares, etc. So malicious software. Okay. So let's start with virus. Have you heard about virus? Virus, not human virus, computer virus. What is virus? Virus is a malware or a malicious software, or it's a code, and it has the ability, simply it's a program. So virus means a harmful program or a malicious software. So first point, virus is a malicious software. It is a malicious software or a code, we can say it's a program. Malicious software or a malicious code. So here look, virus is a malicious software or a program or a code, and it has the ability to replicate itself, to multiply to split into different multiplication. So it has the ability to replicate itself. So virus has the ability to replicate itself. Ability to replicate itself. Replicate itself. Then next point, it transfers from one computer to another and then destroys the operation. So next point, it transfers from one computer to another and it destroys the perform or the operation of a computer. So transfer from one computer to another. One computer to another and destroys operation and destroys operation. Then next point, it's a small program and which spreads by attaching itself or forcefully by the programmers or the designers of that code in an executable file or the document present in the computer. So here once again it is a malicious software, or we can say it is a malicious program code, and it has the ability to replicate itself, to multiply itself, and it transfers from one computer to another and it destroys the operation of a computer. Then next point is viruses then is a small program that spreads by itself or forcefully by the designer. Spread itself or forcefully by designer. Forcefully by the designer. Forcefully by the designer to executable files or documents. So these are the main points in virus. Once again, here look here. Virus. It is one of the malware. Malware means it's a software which is harmful to our computer, and it is a malicious code. Second one, it has the ability. Virus has the ability. What ability? To multiply itself. That means its body divided into two and spread more than one virus. It's the ability to replicate itself. Then third one, it transfer from one computer to another computers. Then, and it also destroys the operation of a computer. Then next point, it spreads by itself or forcefully by the programmer's code. Then it is designed to destroy the executable files or document present in the computer. So these are the main points about virus. It is a malicious software. It has an ability to replicate itself. It transfers from one computer to another and destroys operation. Then it spread by itself or forcefully by the designer. That means according to the code which is written by the designer. And also it destroys the executable files or the documents present in the computer. So these are all about the virus. So let's move to another malware. Yes, that is Trojan Horse. Trojan Horse. Trojan Horse. So here, Trojan Horse is also another harmful or a malicious code, and which is resided in a harmless code. It is resided in a harmless programming code or a data in such a way that it can get the control and then it do the chosen form of damage. For example, ruining the file location table on the hard disk. So Trojan Horse means, what is Trojan Horse? It is a harmful program code and resided on the harmless programming code. Resided on harmless programming code or the data. That's the first point. So why it resided in that data means in such a way that it can get the control and then it perform the actions. Which action? For damaging the files in the hard disk. So here Trojan Horse means it is also a malicious code. Malicious code. Then and resided in a data or a harmless program. Resided or contained in a harmless programming or a data. Harmless programming harmless programming or data. Then in such a way that it can get the control. Trojan horse or the program can get the control and it do some actions. It can get the control. It can get control and do its chosen form of damage and do its chosen form of damage. Chosen form of damage. Chosen form of damage. Example, ruining the file location in hard disk. Ruining file allocation in hard disk. File allocation table ruining. So once again, what about Trojan horse? It's also a malicious code which is harmful to the computer, and this type of code is resided in a data or a harmless programming. Then it can get, so in such a way that it can get the control and do the chosen form of damage. So what damage means? It ruins the file allocation table in a hard disk. So now we discussed about two types of softwares. Malicious software, example, virus. Once again, virus means it's a malicious code and it can have the ability to replicate itself, and it also destroys the operation or the activities of a computer. Then it transfers from one computer to another. Then it spreads by attaching itself or by forcefully by the according to the code or the designers. Then next it destroys the executable files or the document present in the computer. Second one is Trojan horse. Trojan horse means it's a malicious code and which is resided in a harmless programming or data, and it can get the control in such a way and thus it do the chosen form of damage. An example, file allocation table can be wounded through this way. Moving to next, malwares, that is worms. Third one is worm. So worm is similar to virus, and the desired score is also similar to the virus, and the main difference is it can travel from one computer to another or a whole the network without the intervention of a man, without the human action. That is first point. Worm is a software program that actively transforms itself over a network. So worm means it is a computer program, a harmful computer program, and it destroys whole network. It destroys whole network, which it spread the whole network by itself without the action of human. Okay, so worm is a software which actively transmit over the network. Then it has the ability to travel from one network to another without any human intervention. And the worm is similar to virus by design and considered to be the subclass of virus, and it utilizes means it destroys the file. It destroys the file the information transfer protocol. So once again, worm is a malicious code. Worm is a malicious code. Malicious code. Then next point, it has the ability to travel without human intervention or human action. Has the ability to travel. Ability to travel without the action of a human. Without human action. Without human action. And it transmits over the network. It transmits over the network. Transmit over network. Yes. Then next point, and it is similar to virus by design. Similar to virus by design. Similar to virus by design. Then next point, and it is considered to be the subclass of virus. Considered subclass of virus. Subclass of virus. Then next point, and it utilizes the files of the information, and also it utilizes the transport protocols information on the system. So the main point is once again virus, and then second one is worm. Worm is a malicious code or a program, and it has the ability to travel over the internet or the network, and it will transmit from one to another without human action. Then it is similar to virus by design. Almost the design of virus and the worm is similar. So similar to virus by design. So we can say that it is the subclass of virus, and so that it is considered to be the subclass of virus. So first we discussed about virus, the next is Trojan horse, and the third one is worms. So these are the important malicious softwares, and one more that is spyware. So moving to next topic, spyware. So fourth one is spyware. Yes. So spyware means is also a software that is installed on your computer without the intervention of a user. So that means it can attack your files in the computer without knowing the user's place. So that means that is the spyware. It is also a software which is installed on your computer, and it have the ability to steal the information from your computer without your knowledge. So that's the main point in spyware. This is the software which steals your details or the main information or the content in your computer without the knowledge of a particular user or the person. So that hackers may install some keylogger software to steal that information, and they track and report to the hackers of all the keystrokes present in your computer. So spyware means it's also a malicious software. Malicious software like worms and virus. So this is also a malicious software. And then second one, the hackers or the person who wants to attack your computer, they send their software to this computer without knowledge of that particular person. That means spyware is also a malicious software and which is installed on your computer without the knowledge of that user. Installed on your computer without your knowledge. Without user's knowledge. Yes, that's the second point. And then hackers may install keylogger software, and that software which is installed on the computer so that they can track and report they can track all the keyloggers or all the keystrokes present in your computer. So that is, spyware includes software programs that are installed on your computer to steal information from your computer on ongoing basis without your knowledge. Hackers may install keylogger software which will be able to track and report to the hackers of all the keystrokes you make on the computer. So, malicious software installed on your computer without knowledge and then it steals the information. So, third point is steals information from your computer. Steals information from your computer. Then next, the hackers installed keylogger softwares. Keylogger softwares. And this software helps to track and report the information or the keystrokes that you make in the computer. So these are about the spyware. So what are the malicious software we discussed today? At first, we learn about virus. Virus means it's a malicious code and it has the ability to replicate itself and it also has the ability to travel from one computer to another. And virus is a small program and which spread itself or by forcefully according to the designer's code. Then it spreads the executable files or the document present in the computer. That's all about virus. Second one is Trojan Horse. It's also another programming code and which is resided in data plus programming code or data, so that in such way we can, that means the program code or the worms or the Trojan horse can get the control and do the damage, like ruining the file allocation table in the hard disk. And third one is worm. Worm means a software, a harmful software code, and by design it is similar to virus and it has the ability to travel over the network also from one computer to another without the human action. Then worm is a program. It is also considered as the subclass of virus. Then fourth one is spyware. Spyware means which is a malicious code or the software installed on the computer so that the hackers can get the information. That means this spyware steals your important files or the information present in your computer, and also this hacker can install a keylogger into the computer so that they can track and report the keystrokes that you make in the computer. So let's move next topic, adware. So second one, adware. Adware means the full form, or this is the short word for advertising supported software. Short form of advertised supporting software. Short form of advertised supporting software. Supporting software. So that is hardware. Then next point, it is a software program that automatically brings up advertisements in the form of pop-up. Have you seen any pop-up advertisements? As when we use the internet, we know there are some pop-up advertisements appear while navigating the internet. So that type of advertisement is known as adware. So what is that adware? Short form of advertising supporting software. It's a programming code that brings up the advertisements in the form of a pop-up. Right? So it brings advertisements in the form of pop-up. Advertisements in the pop-up form. In the pop-up form. That's the second point. And third one is the objective of adware is to lure you to, that means it makes the user to click that advertisement so that the author of the advertisement can get a revenue from clicking this ad. So it makes you to click the ad. It makes you, that means user has a tendency to click that ad while using the internet. So that's the main objective of the software adware. So adware means the main objective is to make you click on the advertisement. So every time you click on the advertisement, so the author has get a revenue by clicking this ad, and that process is known as pay for click. Pay for click advertisement model. So second point, it brings the advertisement in the pop-up form. Then third one is when we, or this adware is make you to click that ad pop-up. It will make you to click the advertisement. So that is the adjective. The main adjective of adware is to tell you to, or to make you to click the advertisement. Make you to make you to click the advertisement. And every time if you click the ad, the author will get a revenue. The author will get a revenue. Author will get revenue by clicking this advertisement. And this is called pay for click. What is it called? Pay for click. So that is known as adware. So once again, adware is the short form for advertised supporting software, and it is a software program that automatically brings up the advertisements when we click clicked in the form of a pop-up, and the main objective is to make you to click to that advertisement. Every time you click the advertisement helps to generate a revenue for the author of this advertisement, and this is called pay for click advertisement model. Most of the time this advertisement is a little bit annoying, but it is harmless. So this is a harmless software. Harmless software. So that is this advertised supporting software. It is a harmless software that needs you to click the advertisement. So each click the author will get a revenue based on the clicking. So that is known as pay for click. Next is spam. We already heard about spam messages, spam emails, etc. So next one is spam. Spam is like unwanted messages or unwanted mails. Spam. The third one is spam. So spam is, most of us use email, and you may have seen some unwanted emails in our inbox. So such type of emails known as spam emails. What is that? Spam emails. So this type of spam emails helps to promoting services or some products. So once again, what is spam emails? Spam emails means when we use emails. So such time, in that time there is a spam emails we can see in our inbox. So such type of emails are used to promote some products or services. So sometimes these products may be fake or genuine. So this spam messages are also tend to make you click on that message or these emails by, for example, downloading this software, downloading another software, some games, advertisement, etc. So spam mails are sometimes fake or sometimes it is genuine, and it may lead to other unwanted implications, something like downloading some types of malware on the computer. So if you are not aware about this, just download this, and what happens, it destroys your important files in the computer. So, and note that is spam emails. What is that? Spam emails. So spam emails means spam emails are sometimes genuine or fake. Emails are genuine, may sometimes genuine or fake. Sometimes genuine or fake. These emails helps to promote services or products. These emails helps to promote services or products. Services or products. Helps to promote services or products. And then these spam emails are, sometimes it may lead to some implications like it makes some implications like downloading malwares. Downloading malwares. Downloading malwares, so that it destroys the operation of a computer. So once again, spam means spam emails or spam messages. They are sometimes genuine or fake, and these types of mails are promoted services or some products. So these made some implications when they are fake. That means downloading malicious software, so that after that you are not aware about this, so that you can download there, and then what happens, it leads to the damage of your computer. So that is spam. Then moving to next topic, that is denial of service. The fourth one is denial of service. DOS. Fourth one is DOS. DOS is denial of service. Denial of service. For example, if you search a website, but sometimes it is blocked, so that means you will not get that correct website at that time. At the current situation, there are number of people visiting the same website, so you may not get that website at that time. So in that type of that service attack is known as denial of service. Denial of service means whenever you are prevented to use a website or any other online resource by a deliberate action by somebody. That means whenever you are prevented to use a website. Then if you want to search a website, and sometimes you are prevented to use that website. Whenever you are prevented to use that particular website, and that prevention is made by somebody by deliberate action, and that process is known as denial of service. And for example, numerous people or several people visiting the same website at the same time, so that a huge traffic will occur or a flood will occur, so that no one get the correct site at the correct time. So that type of service is known as, that means that occurs because of a deliberate action by somebody. So that is known as denial of service. That means that websites could not handle the numerous people at the same time. So it will not get the correct site at the correct time. So that type of attack is known as denial of service attack. So once again, what are the things we have done today? At first we discussed about malicious software. Mainly there are 4 types of malicious software. What are they? Virus, Trojan Horse, worms, and spyware. Virus is also a malicious code. It has the ability to replicate itself. It transfers from one computer to another, spread by itself or by the designer code. Then it destroys the executable file, or it spread to the executable file or any other document present in the computer. And the second one is Trojan Horse. It is resided on a harmless programming code, and it can do an action that is damage, like file allocation table ruining, etc. And the third one is worm. It is also similar to virus, a software program, but it has the ability to travel over the network without the human action. Then fourth one is spyware. Spyware includes software programs, and this type of spywares are harmless. That means this type of softwares are installed on your computer and which steals your information without the knowledge of the user. And the second one is adware. Adware means advertised software. Advertised softwares appears in the form of a pop-up, so that each time you click the revenue will get to the author. And the next one is spam. Spam means spam emails or spam messages. So these are the messages for promoting a services or a product. So it will tend to, that means that type of messages makes you to click the messages. Sometimes it will cause some implications like downloading malwares, so that it will damage your computer. And the last one is denial of services. Whenever you wanted to use a particular website, a numerous attacks of websites, or that means numerous people visiting the same website at the same time, there are a huge traffic or a flood occurs. So that types of action is known as denial of service, and it will be caused by deliberately some action by somebody. So these are the things. So let's wind up this class. We will continue later in another class with another topic. Thank you.